Hey guys, now that Mrs. Brackett has handed out the what to expect sheet, I'm going to tell you what to expect, and we're going to start at the top. So, let's start with things you're going to need every day. Things you're going to need every day are very simple, and they're things that you would probably expect that you're going to need. Number one, something to write with. Pencil is great. Blue or black ink pen is also great. Number two, this is pretty important, a social studies folder. A social studies folder is going to be for the various different handouts and pieces of paper that you're going to get throughout the year. You're going to want a place to put those, and they're all going to be organized together in your social studies folder. That'll make it really easy when you come to class and I need you to get something out. Third would be a notebook. Sometimes, in fact, a lot of the time, we're going to be taking notes. Taking notes is something I think is important to prepare you for high school and college. And we're going to take some notes, and you're sometimes going to take those notes on a regular piece of notebook paper. So I want you to have a social studies notebook. So those are the three things that you're going to have to bring every single day. There's a few things that I want you to have, but you don't necessarily need to bring them every day. It's going to be things you need sometimes, and it'll be convenient for you to keep them in your locker. Let's see. Number one is going to be a red pen. Shouldn't be too hard to acquire a red pen. Occasionally we're going to correct things in class, and I like to use a red pen for that, so it's easy for me to read and for you to read. Number two, colored pencils. A little box of colored pencils probably costs $1. You can get that at Walmart. Sometimes we're going to do maps in class where you're coloring in a map. For instance, you're going to do one this week while I'm in Sweden of the United States. You're going to use colored pencils to color in the different states. So it may be helpful for you to have a box of those. I want you to have that. We'll do maps throughout the year. Third, this is also for maps, a fine point Sharpie. Mrs. Brackett can explain that exactly what that is to you in a minute if you're not sure. But I'd like you to have one of those too. So when you do a map, instead of having little tiny states and capitals written in pencil that get all smeared around by the colored pencil, you can write them in pencil first and then go over it in this fine point Sharpie, which will make it really easy to read and really clear and neat, which is an important thing for maps. So those are the things that you are going to need every day and sometimes. I'm coming at you from my car right now. I'm driving to my friend's house. I made this video on August 17th, just so you know. So I made these videos in preparation for you guys needing to know some things and me not being there. So I'll come back to you from a different place shortly so we can talk about the various places in the room or things in the room that I want you to know specific things about. All right. See ya.